Current in-game goals. Open room 46. We've got the north lever. We know how to open the south door and the west door. I don't think we know how to do the east door yet. Last stream was productive. Because we found 2 more allowance tokens. So we now have an allowance of 6. We solved the tomb puzzle. We filled the house. We got a full house last time and got the trophy for that. I suspect that, because I know that a trophy room exists. We've never drafted it. I suspect that getting a trophy is probably the trigger for the trophy pool, the trophy room entering the drafting pool. We'll find out. Now, what do we do here today? Haven't done Shrine for a while. I think we've done everything we need to do in the tomb for now. We've solved the puzzle there. So we'll take Shrine. Now, what do I have to do? I have to give you money, don't I? A beneficial blessing that will last several days. I might wait and see what our money situation ends up being. I know that if we do want to do that, we'll have to come outside again, which could potentially be too many steps to do it, but we'll do that anyway. Ooh, smells like rain. I think it might be raining, which is pleasant. So, I had to go from it and forgot to answer your question. 89 hours to platinum it. Nice. What are we on now? We're on day 35. We've got 40 hours in the game now. Den always comes up really early. I'll take it. The mail room. Yes, that's a good place to put the mail room. Order placed. That will come in tomorrow at the steps, so we don't need to draft it again. Now, we haven't drafted this since we got all those letters, and I'm not seeing... Oh, are these the letters? Oh, wow. What do these do? What? Oh, wow, what? Simon, my name is Randolph Moore. I'm the lead lab technician at Sinker, and I've worked here at Mount Holly for over a decade. I was thrilled to discover you have found our humble lab and begun to run some experiments of your own. I tend to keep an eye on the small spikes in radiation levels on the estate, as it's one of the only ways I can monitor your progress from the outside. All off-site connections to the terminal network have been disabled during your stay. There has been much speculation among the staff about the progress you've been making in the house, and they were all quite excited when I reported that you have been successfully running experiments. I wanted to write to you to let you know that even though you may not see us, we are rooting for you. Best of luck on the experiments, and if you like, I'll continue sending letters with some helpful tips for you. Are these all from Randolph? Okay. Randolph again. In my last letter, I mentioned the terminal network, but it completely slipped my mind to give you the network password so you can log into it. Even with all the off-site connections disabled, you should still be able... We've already got that password, so thank you, Randolph. Not sure if you paid much attention to the machine in the booth in the lab. We've done that one. Yep, I figured you could save some frustration if you've been fooling with it. The contraption is the central control for the power lines that run externally from the house. In the past, we've an emergency power source for the local... If you want to use it, you'll need to first turn on the turbine in the boiler room, utilize our steam ducts to connect the turbine to the lab. This isn't required, of course, and I can't think of any reason in which you'd have to use the boiler to reach room 46, but feel free to play around with it and experiment. Yes, 9 up, 3 up, which is what we did. Solved that one already. In case it's useful, this is information we've determined now. Thank you, Randolph, but a bit too late. Thank you, Randolph, but due to the ever-changing nature of the rooms of the estate, we ended up building the duct system to be quite flexible, and if you look along the ceiling in many rooms, you'll find many of them have been outfitted with steam ducts. As long as you align these rooms together in an uninterrupted string, power can be transferred. Yeah, okay. Are those the 4 rooms? Now that is kind of interesting, actually. I don't know, because we haven't actually run power to the garage, I don't think. We've flicked the switch in the breaker box for the garage to open the door, but this seems to indicate that we can actually get some thing if we actually run power, like boiler room power, to the garage. We've done the pump room, we've done the laundry room, we've done the lab. Interesting. Run power to garage. We'll see what happens. This one first. Simon, let me know if I'm writing to you too much. I've never been too good at gauging where the line of impropriety is, and for all I know, maybe the help I'm offering you with these letters isn't wanted. Maybe you probably will help. It's been a bit of a moral quandary for me as I've written these, as I am fairly certain your uncle didn't want us to assist you on your quest. Still, if it was that important, I have to believe that he would have had the foresight. Oh, I'm sorry. That was not a good one. I'll do it myself. It's alright, I'll do it myself.
I can't exactly explain why, and I may be engaging in a measure of hyperbole, but the sound that made makes me want to jump off the roof of my house.
Yeah, my bad. Nothing ever deterred him from that level of supervision in the past, and after working alongside him for over a decade, I like to at least imagine that we were friends and that I knew him well. In conclusion, I think he would have found the level of help I've offered within the acceptable range. I haven't spoken too much about him since his departure, and I know you... I haven't spoken too much about him since his departure, and I know you didn't know him that well, but as soon as you're ready, I'm going to have plenty of stories to tell. He was a fearless businessman with the greatest respect for invention. Of all the labs I've worked in, I can tell you Mount Holly was a gem, and I'm hoping we can continue that work once you've taken up the reins, but I won't get ahead of myself. You still have to find the 46th room. We do indeed. Dear Simon, after giving it some thought, I've decided I'm going to continue helping you. I've also just had a small chat with the probate lawyer, and he assures me there's nothing in the Baron's instructions that would preclude me from offering my modest assistance, so let me tell you what I know. About a week before Sinclair died, something rather curious happened. A few lab assistants were called by Mrs. Babbage, the house manager, to remove several floor plans from Sinclair's drafting studio. Typically, all of the unused floor plans are kept there, and I've never heard of them being moved to another location, nor would I presume to guess the reason for such an action. I'm not sure which floor plans were removed or why they were moved, to save one, which I was instructed to remove myself. Assuming it was not moved after I hid it, you should be able to find it in the observatory within the lens compartment of the telescope therein? Within the lens compartment? Okay. If there was a reason behind the removal of these floor plans from the drafting studio, hopefully these will serve as the first illuminating steps to finding out why. Right. So we do need to swing that telescope around to a place where we can reach it. Which I guess we've not done. And get into the lens compartment. Very intriguing. Okay, something new that we have learnt then. I wonder how many more of these letters there are. Because we got 6 from the experiment. We've already read this one. This one's from Dad. Okay. So, observatory is important. I'm just going to make a couple of notes here. Run power to garage. Lens compartment in observatory. Another thing I also want to note, something that I still haven't been able to do yet, is vault plus safety deposit box key. We've not done that yet. Coupon book. Thank you. Yeah, we've looked at that. So this was Randolph, who we have already used as a key. He was the network admin, right? Randolph Moore. Pretty sure that's him. Okay. Onwards then. Boudoir. Don't hate that. There's a gem in there. Oh, what items did we go? Oh, cool. So we kept the silver key and the broken lever. That was from the thing I accidentally bought yesterday. So that's good to know. And I think there's a mace, the thing, the big clunky thing in the coat check, if we can find that. West Wing Hall. I might put the dark room there. I'm so glad they updated the safes to stay open. Yeah, that's interesting that they didn't before. Coin purse. Amy has spotted a coin purse. Yes, I also looked at that, but didn't actually see it properly. Is there something else to interact with there? I thought maybe there was, but maybe not. Cool. I don't necessarily mind. This is early enough that it's not like a critical decision, so I don't mind drafting this blind. Spare room. Okay. This is always here. That's good to know. Good one to draft early then, I guess. Garage is tempting. Would block us off in this side though. Maybe we do it later. I might go for the pantry now. See if we can hook up the foundation. There's still something about these lowercase words. We've got bridge and east, and I don't think I've seen any others. But I don't know what it means. Don't know what happens on the east bridge. Now then. Drawing room. That's a pretty good one to have because it leads on to the foundation. Costs a gem, but it's okay. Now then. Something that I spotted when I went back and watched the VOD and the Alzara image and the Alzara cutscene was that when what I'm assuming was old Simon was sitting in this chair with his back to the mantelpiece, one of these candlesticks looked a little bit bent. And it was this one. There's the safe. There's the safe. So I do wonder whether actually the counting small gates thing is an actual thing. Even though gates would be spelled a different way in this context. I've got the number of them on each wall. So we could try that, and then various iterations of them. 8, 7, 6, 0. No. 7, 6, 0, 8. No. 6, 0, 8, 7. No. 0, 8, 7, 6. No. There were 22 in total. Oh, hang on, that's not right then, is it? I've missed one. It's not 22.
Now there are 2 of them.
Hello, Wolfman. That's not it either. 8 plus 7 is 15, plus 6 is 21. So I've missed one
about
somewhere.
poo?
I had a great one today. I don't mind saying. What have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Definitely 8 on that wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Definitely 7 on that wall. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4.
A woman.
5, 6. No, that's what I said before. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 on there, not 6. Okay. And then only one big one there. So I guess we try again. 8, 7, 7, 0. No. 7, 7, 0, 8. No. 7, 0, 8, 7. No. 0, 7, 7. Nope. I mean, I'll try it anyway, but I don't think that's right. 0, 8, 7, 7. Still nothing. The other option is if it goes the other way. Oh, that's not a small... No, yes, there's 0 on that one. What are we trying and why? Well, I thought maybe it was something... Because we've got the clue about count small gates. And I did wonder whether it would meant gates as in, like, the gait of a person's stride. I know that it's spelt differently, but it could be a pun or a play on words. And I was wondering if counting the number of small gates opened the safe on each wall. But it does not appear that that is the case. I'm just wondering, because the other option, there'd have to be a date, something that resembles a date in here. None of those numbers go together to make a date. Because you've only got one number there that's below 3. What else could resemble a date in here? There's no information on there. 8 dates, open 8 safes. Could be clockwise. Don't think this is going to be a thing. No indication on the phone of anything. I've definitely counted them all right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm not seeing anything written down in this room at all. Oh, it's in that picture as well. Ah, okay, gotcha. No indication of a date on this. Christ, I feel thick. Oh no. So, I mean, if it doesn't spoil me on anything, how did you work it out? Have I seen something in the game so far that solved this for you? I found because I was just being paranoid about everything in every room. Okay, fair enough. Trial and error. It's a valid tactic. Okay, without saying what it is, and if you haven't played the game before, do you have an idea as to what this code is? I'm not seeing anything that would indicate any kind of date at all in this room. I think the gates thing is not a thing. But why are there pictures of small and wide? Why every single picture in here is about the stride length? If we count small gates, 8 dates, open, save, 8 safes. If we count small gates, 8 dates open, 8 safes. I haven't been paying that much attention, so I haven't worked this one out. Wow, I can't even read. Because I know that we also have count gates as a person, who is also annoying me, because he's a solution to something. I'm sure, but I don't really know what. Are we confident that it's something in the same room as the safe that's required to open it? I mean, the only one in the house that we have opened had the picture of the Christmas scene in it. The other one was in the shelter, which was today's date, which you can get from a bunch of places, I guess. I don't think there's anything in the shelter that indicated what today's date was. We found it in the vault because there's a calendar there. But there are various other places you can work out what the date is. It's possible that it's somewhere else. That said, I personally have not solved the office puzzle, and I've not solved the, what's the other one? Not the mail room. It's not the studio. What's it called? Study. I know that a couple of people in chat have, and I don't know if the way that they've solved it is down to things in the room, or if they've got a solution from somewhere else. Let's see if we can hook up the foundation. I'm not going to use a special key there. That seems like a waste. I'm getting a little bit north here. I'm not sure if I like that. I kind of want to fill in the gaps at the bottom. I can redraw here. Do I want to? Oh, shit! Oh, this is the door. Oh, I thought I was going north, but I'm going south. Okay, well, that kind of is annoying because there's nothing that connects to the foundation. I can redraw for free. And the library will do it. Does mean that we wouldn't be able to draft the bookshop this time, but we can draw the new book out. Chapel would not connect. Nook would not connect. I'm cuddling with my bunny, and he's so soft, y'all. Lovely. Thought you'd open more for some reason. Maybe I'm just confused because I've discovered them in the... In fact, should I make a note of where I've discovered them? That's also a thing I want to look at. We also need to solve... We can either solve or brute force the puzzle in the reservoir. In fact, I have noted a couple of safes already. I remember because I noted the envelopes. So, what have we done? Shelter. And we've done... boudoir. There are safes in the drawing room, as we've now discovered. The study. And the office. Have I found any others? Okay, so that's 5. So there are still... Apparently there are still 3 more. I wish our cats were more cuddly when I'm not trying to sleep. They're attention grabbing. Oh, here we go. The Realm and Rune we can have out. The new option. So this does lead onto the foundation. I guess, like, it cost me a few steps, but I don't really see any reason why I shouldn't go down and open up the north door anyway. Because I don't want to have to come back here to open it, because that's going to suck if I get there, if I get it open, but don't have the steps to go back here and then forward again. Cost me 1, 2. Three. It's gonna cost me 8, isn't it? because I suspect I'm gonna use one more step to get into the sanctum. Yeah. So it is expensive to do. We get this lovely cutscene every time we do it, though. And whatever that means. Ovin Nevarai. Is that Latin? Oh, I've just noticed each of... Oh, I see. Each of these doors. Oh, there are many. Okay, interesting. So we know the sigil for this one. So if we get another one, we should open this one. And this one we've seen between here and the tomb on that table. Okay, interesting. Still nothing over here. Great. This way. The other option with the drawing room is that we count the long steps, but there's no indication as to why we would do that. Kind of tempted by a storeroom there. That'll give us the keys that we need to get through the drawing room, and we can go north on the foundation here as well. We'll have to go back to the entrance if we want to branch off, though, if we want to fill in those gaps. I'll put the corridor there. And the observatory. Because now we need to play with it. That's the thing about the flowers. Green rooms are more like special flowers, yes, with gems in. And speaking of gems, 5 of them. Thank you muchly. So, I'm assuming that's the big bit at the top. That's what that means. how do I get that bit down? Do I need to... Maybe that's tall enough? I don't know. Oh, here we go. Oh, look, it's right there. There's a massive door on it. The planetarium. If you call it a day in the planetarium, gain 2 stars. Okay. Yes, I'll have that. Fun. Now, I don't know if it's going to want me to... I want to see that. I very much want to see that. Yes. I love a planetarium. I've put that too far down. Or it's perfect. Never mind. Okay. So this needs to go north. Passageway ain't bad. Yes, that's a good passageway there. That opens there. Now, could do with a garage. We've got ducts here, so if we do... I did say, didn't I? Yeah, we'll put the garage there. That's not bad. Unless that's just another way of powering the door. I'm going to try anyway because I'm intrigued. It does mean that we have to draft either. We need to draft the boiler room. Another passageway, back-to-back passageways. Not the first time we've done it. It does have power. Regular hallway? I'd rather not use the weight room right now. Has no power. The weight room probably would have power though, wouldn't it? Yeah, go on then, use a regular key. The lab. Could start an experiment. The laundry room any use to us right now? Laundry room has the potential to be useful to us if we draft the nurses. If we can run power to it, and B, if we can draft the nurses station nearby. Because that was a nice synergy we had going on before. I'll put it there. Don't need to go into it right now, although... No, that's a coat hook. I was thinking there might be an item in there. I don't think so right now. Okay, can we keep the power going? Getting out keys. Come on! Oh, god damn it. Annoying. Hallway closet's not bad though. We'll get 3 items. It feels too early to use the weight room. Thank you. So, the hallway has no power. You have no power here. I think it's... we don't really have anything that will be useful for the mechanarium. That's pretty good placement for the courtyard. Yep. Special flowers! And a metal detector. South. Let's see if we can fill some bits in. Yes. Don't mind that. Pick up the Morning Star again. So if we can draft the pump room and drain the reservoir again, then we can go down there. The boiler room, now it shows up. There's no way to run power to that passageway, is there now? In that case... Ooh, what do I want to do here? That's an interesting one. What did I say I wanted? Pump room. Yeah. Nook is risky because we're gonna have to. We do have a die. I think I'm just gonna put. I'm gonna put the boiler room in just for the doors. I think that's okay. While we're here, we might as well run power somewhere. North, I guess. That's not north. That's north. Now, no, I'll use a regular key here. The muse, we can't run power to the laundry room, so it doesn't matter. The weight room does have power ducts, so that's good to know. I will take the music room, because we get a major key and a minor key there. The garden key. Okay. And a regular key. So, we're running out of space. If we can get the garden, if we can draft the garden room in this gap here and get to the antechamber. It's asking a lot, isn't it? The mechanarium will have a door. Well, 2 doors, I guess. Just the 2, or will it be more than that? Oh, we've got the boiler room. Yeah, we've got the boiler room and the mechanarium, which I guess will count. I can re-roll. Now's not a bad time to re-roll, I think, maybe. I will take the secret passage, because that leads west, which is what we need it to do. But then where do I go? Which of these rooms are more likely to have... I mean, if we can draft the cloister, that would be pretty perfect. Are there any other green rooms that have... Green is risky, because I think most of them are dead ends. I mean, obviously, an orange room will be guaranteed to have at least a door. I think if we put a hallway in already, we put our 2 passageways in already, so what's left? Ooh, choices. Do I risk it? Red Rover, we could get the gym, we could get the weight room. Could get the archives as well. I'm gonna take it. Has to be a regular key here because we can't put the secret garden here, otherwise it will be a dead end. The oh fuck. I mean, that'll do, but I'm getting very nervous about this. Oh! We need a T-junction at the top here. Or... as long as it connects into the antechamber, we can go all the way back to the beginning to the entrance hall and branch off there until we find a locked room to use the garden key on. Oh boy. Come on, be good. No rerolls. The silver key is exactly the right thing to use here. I really want that door to be locked off the conference room. Please be locked. Please be locked. I mean, they're all great. They're all perfect rooms for what we need. Yeah, I'm going to put the conference room in. Haven't drafted the conference room often. I suspect there's a safe in here. Something went bleep. Oh, there's a key card. Okay. Something else in here, apparently. Oh, some money on the floor. Thank you. And extra money. Yes, thank you. So where would there be a safe in here? Was there a thing you suspected was the conference room? Did I make a note of anything about the conference? I thought there was maybe a hidden wall here, because I saw something that looked like this on the plans that we've seen. This is a lot bigger than what's on the plans, so I don't know. I'm not sure. And I don't think there's anything that's popping when I'm looking at the chairs. Although I suspect if it is going to pop something, I'm going to need to be in a specific point on the chair, maybe. I've examined this one. Yeah, okay. Nothing there. Nothing here. That's not doing anything. It's not doing anything. There'll be something. Because look, I mean, it just looks like a fake wall here, doesn't it? But I don't know how to get in there. Be locked. Yes! It's... What? What do you mean it doesn't fit? Why can't I put the secret garden there? Does the secret garden have to go on the east side of the house? That's where it was before. Okay. The conservatory could well have some gems. We can adjust rarity of rooms as well. Why would the secret garden not be okay being there? The Great Hall is kind of annoying. The storeroom is common as fuck, yes. Oops. Great Hall is unusual. The spare bedroom is also common as fuck. And the spare bedroom always has that lucky rabbit's foot in now, so I don't mind that too much. Because you can undo. Oh, it's already. Oh, I can make it rarer. I'm actually gonna. I think I might leave them as they are for now. I don't mind them being like that. Okay. So for some reason you just can't... Oh, the secret garden has many doors. Oh! I didn't realize the secret garden had many doors. I guess I just forgot about that detail. I guess that's why you can't put it... I guess you can't draft rooms that would have doors that lead out north of the thing. Okay, interesting. Something on the floor, apparently. Or somewhere. Oh, getting colder. Ah, a key. Have we done it? Have we finally made it to room 46? Oh, that's the basement key. Is that where we got it before? I guess it was. Okay, so we know where to use that now. We know how to get it back. Room 46! Is it locked?
There was once a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. He didn't see the birds or the changing of the leaves, and he never saw the sights of life's many symphonies. He couldn't see beyond the red shade he was aware. He never caught a glimpse of the world I had to share. But one day the prince saw something new. And if you look closely, you might see it too. The skies parted and the clouds withdrew. The prince had a new favorite color. The color blue.
Your new home. I just wanted to sit with that music. That was amazing. Cool. We did it. We got into room 46, where apparently there's a hat. And not our mother. There was a hat, a blue hat. And some blueprints. And apparently that just ends the run, I guess. I don't know if we are going back into it. We will find out shortly. But we did it. Tutorial complete. We are going to play more of this. It is far from done. There are many puzzles still to be solved. But first of all, we need to take a break. We needed to take one 5 minutes ago. But we bloody finished the game, didn't we? God damn it. I'll see you in 3 minutes. Goodbye.
But what about the poo?
Welcome back to Blueprints. Hello, Purple Traitor. Have you just arrived, Perp? Because you've just missed us beating the game. We've just got into room 46. And this is our new home. So let's find out what happens next. Save and continue. I have just... My flatmate's not in today, this evening, so I can leave my bedroom door open and let some air flow through. Does mean, however, that the curtains are very billowy now, so fun for me. You can't see them, but just know that there are curtains billowing on this side of me. Congratulations on finishing the tutorial. Thank you very much. So we have now inherited the house. It's ours to keep. What does it mean? The next day. What happens on the next day? There's a package! An amateur lockpick kit and a brass compass. Is that just the regular lockpick kit? Oh, I need to pick them up. Is that a new letter? Open only in the event of inheritance. Dear Baron, am I now the Baron? Welcome to Mount Holly, your home. I still remember the first time I was addressed by my title. It was still a bit older than you, but it still felt strange, especially after a lifetime of hearing my father addressed daily by that same title. But life is a journey of growth, growing up, growing older, growing wiser, and in our case, growing into the Baron of Reddington. The Baron doesn't have to be a daunting figure. He could be quiet and unassuming, or loud and brash and boisterous. He could be deceptive or trustworthy, humble or boastful, or any measure of other things, but always clever. When I inherited Mount Holly, I never had to prove myself. They just gave me the keys and left it at that. It felt too easy, too trivial, and very undeserved. Experience comes with time, but without validation, I spent the better part of my youth questioning myself. As I grew older, that lack of conviction and aimlessness amplified. I never really had any goals or objectives to strive toward. I never had any dreams to realize. I never set my sights on something beyond the horizon. I never had a Room 46 to reach. And now that you have reached your goal and are basking in your well-deserved glory, shiny trophy in hand and showered with accolades and titles, will you be content to stop there? Or will you look to the horizon and wonder what dreams lie ahead? Ovin Nevari, Herbert S. Sinclair. So that's the same words that appeared on the crest. Okay. So it seems as though just entering Room 46 ends the run. I don't know if that's going to be the same every time. Or if other things are going to happen. Where's my... Oh, is this the trophy? There we go, the trophy. The massive trophy. Trophies will be added to the trophy room when I find it. Well, it's my house now. Oh, what's this? Trophies. Okay. Oh, what? Oh dear. There are modes. Complete the Mount Holly directory. Solve 40 dartboard puzzles. 40 parlor games. Create all 8 workshop contraptions. Win the drafting strategy sweepstakes. Oh, okay. Not sure what that means. Unlock all 8 realm sigils. Solve the puzzle in Room 8 on Rank 8. In Room 8. Room 8 on Rank 8. Okay. You lack 4 of these? Okay. Now, I don't know if that just means that I need to... No, I mean, how can you... Room 8. I don't know what Room 8... Oh, I guess we should look in the directory, shouldn't we? Solve the puzzle in Room 8 on Rank 8. Okay. In fact, let me just look at that now before I forget. Oh, we actually do not know what Room 8 is. We've never drafted it before. Interesting. How mysterious. Reach Room 46 in Dare mode. Reach Room 46 in Curse mode. No idea what they are. Reach Room 46 in one day. As in on day 1? Which I guess is what the computer's talking about moving trophies into different saves. Trophy of Speed, reach Room 46 in under an hour. Hello, Random Red, welcome. You join us post completion of the game. I say completion, post acquiring Room 46. Under an hour. Trophy of Wealth, buy out the entire showroom, ace the final classroom exam, and complete the trophy case. Okay, those are some exciting tasks to do. Now then, question is, has anything changed outside? Oh shit, we lost the basement key. Fuck. Got to get back to Room 45, go back to the antechamber in order to get that back again. What can we draft here? The tool shed, I think. Get the metal detector. And what's my other item? Oh, the watering can? Oh, yeah, that does do something. Oh, yes, I can use water to gain a gem. Limited capacity, but I do wonder if I can refill that. I don't think we tried to refill it last time. By the way, I'll say it again. Currently 1 follower away from 1,000. So if you do want to drop a follow, you will be called out as a follower. Because you'll be the 1,000th. So if you do want to follow discreetly, now is not the time. But if you do want to follow and become the 1,000th follower of the Tom Bacon's channel, then come on in. There's still some... I don't know what there is down there. We haven't really worked out what this is down here yet. I do wonder if we can light those torches. I've been looking for a bit. I know day 1 seems pretty tough, but I've seen 2 people do it. They both got 1 hour at the same time. Yes, I guess if you know, if like once you're in the flow of it, because you're gonna have to. Oh God, how do you even do that? You're gonna have to. We still don't know how we open the east door yet. We haven't worked out that bit. So maybe that is easier than the others. Because we never saw the secret garden key for absolutely ages. Still can't open this door? Nope. Okay. Very well. Are we allowed to sleep inside yet? Or do we still have to sleep outside even though we own the house now? We still only have a limited number of steps each day. Well, let's see what's different then, shall we? So what are we doing now then? I've got a few things I want to do. We need to find some more sigils and some more thingy keys. Sanctum keys. We've done the lens compartment in the observatory. Still got to do the reservoir puzzle, which we've now lost our bloody mace because we finished the run and lost all our stuff again. Ugh. None of these do anything. I'm just looking at all... Surely they're not all gonna, like, I don't know. You do nothing. You do nothing. Okay. Cool then. Onwards. Ooh, this is new. The Mount Holly gift shop. Souvenirs for sale. Blue tents. Tents fit for a prince. Enjoy a lunch. Enjoy a lunch. What does that mean? Enjoyer. Lunch. Who's Joya? Is Joya the name of the chef? Oh, come on. I really want one of these t-shirts. Please tell me they make these for real. Can I have one? There's the bluebird. Swimbird. This arrangement of circles again with the keys. Enjoy your lunch. I mean, I know it says enjoy. Yeah, I know that's what it's meant to say. But why Joya? I don't understand why Joya is made up like that. Is like, I don't know what Joya means. Red Princes. Copy of the book. And the triangles as well. Triangles seem less important to me right now. It's these circles which make up the keys in the mountainside. Greetings from Reddington. Mount Holly Observatory, wish you were here. It's about time you visit Mount Holly at 1:30. Does something happen if we're standing outside at 1:30? Be outdoors at 1 30. Probably not, but I've seen something that resembles a clue, and I'm going to act on it. And it says it's about time. This clue is about time. Merry Christmas. Stay safe this holiday season. Yes, thank you very much. I give up. I'm stumped. Yes, that was the tree that got cut down. There's nothing else interesting there. Clue-wise, is there? They're all those. Seen them. Is there something on this postcard? We've obviously seen this one before. Should probably get the magnifying glass on this. Might be something in the detail in there that's worth seeing. Because this is normally in the bedroom. And what can we actually buy? Swim trunks! A permanent addition to the walk-in closet. It just looks nice. So okay. When you reach rank 5 with a lunchbox, gain half of your dinner steps. A permanent addition to the dining room. Okay. Swim trunks. A pair of trunks is always handy for swimming. Just be sure to bring some keys. A permanent addition to the pool. To the pool. Okay. So if you pick up the trunks in the pool, then you can do the reservoir puzzle without needing to drain it? I guess, maybe. Dirigiblocks console edition coming soon. Very nice. 110 for the Swimbird plushie. Unlock dare mode. Okay. Don't know what dare mode means, but it sounds scary. Blue tents can only be purchased after you have proven your merit as a scout by obtaining 8 trophies. Oh, interesting. Oh. A permanent addition to the campsite. I wonder if that actually does something then. A giant Swimbird plushie. So these are permanent. So, okay, that's good. So we can go and pick up these things if we find them. Obviously, they're expensive. 110? That's an insane amount of money. Okay, question. Is Dirigiblocks available in the PC version of this? And they haven't brought it to console yet? Or is it just not in either of them yet? Are those pajamas? Not yet? Okay. Fun. The foam finger could be construed as political. The solarium is an interesting one to find this early. More likely to find unusual and rare rooms while drafting. I don't mind taking that. We have the metal detector, of course. And the watering can. Yes, we can have a gem. Lovely. Just pissed on the floor. What am I... Where's my metal detector doing? Where's my metal detector doing? Oh, there. There's a dig spot here if we want it. I did notice that there's this set of windows here that are a different colour. It's T here. But I don't know what that means, if anything. Okay. Interesting. More stuff to buy then. The Nook I don't hate. We didn't have a Nook last time, I don't think. It came up a few times, but I never drafted it. And money. That's an early conference room. Chapel's kind of annoying there, but I'll put it there anyway. Won't go into it right now, though. I'm going to back out and go back through the entrance hall. I do like the observatory. It goes the wrong way, but we've still got an open door. I mean, they all go the wrong way. Yeah, I'll take the observatory then. Costs a gem, but never mind. Now, is that the skull face? Discount! 4-door rooms. I think that's the skull face. I'm not going to take that one. Draxus the Dead. Dead end rooms are more common today. It is interesting that's the only one that's not linked up. I guess maybe it's saying that you shouldn't. If you spot it. It's the sale. Yes, we can't go anywhere here. Fuck. Oh, we need the thingy anyway for that. The magnifying glass. I'll take the parlor here and hope we get these gems, because we've only got one so far. Didn't draft parlor in the last one either. The black box is false. The black box is true. Okay, so one of those is a lie. A false box contains the gems. Okay. So if the black box is true, then this one would be false. If that is a lie, then a true box contains the gems. Which would mean they'd be in this one. But... And then that would be true, and that would be false. Now that's interesting, because straight up, immediately, you just... Personally, I just trust the black box. A false box contains the gems. Which means it would be that one. But why do I do that? Why is that more plausible? Because if you go based on the logic puzzle, it works either way, doesn't it? So if this is actually false and a true box contains the gems, then this would mean that this... Or have I done it again? That would mean that this is false and this is true, and they'd be in the blue box. If this is true, then a false box contains the gems, which means they're in the blue one. It's the same as before. I'm getting myself confused. Regardless, it always resolves to blue. I'm not sure if you missed it or something obvious, or if I just didn't see you do it because I looked away for a bit. Am I allowed to ask you about it or no? I would ask a mod or Mo. If you can whisper a mod or Mo about it. I wouldn't ask in the chat because yeah, that's risky. Don't whisper me, I've been away. I would not whisper me, says Pippin. I mean, if it's super, like, I mean, if it's super obvious, you might have the answer, Mo. Whisper Amy. Amy volunteers as tribute. It's got to be the Great Hall, but that's really nasty. Because we've got to use a key. Although there's apparently something in here. Oh, it's probably behind a door, isn't it? Okay. Lockpick kit? I can't pick it. I wonder what else I can pick, though. Can't pick that one. Can't pick that one. Can pick that one. Leads nowhere. Can pick that one. Money, please! We didn't even get to use the shrine last time. I was doing my evening routine, so should now be as present as I'm going to get while eating a white dipped twirl. Hell yes. A self-dipped white twirl? As in you've dipped it yourself in white chocolate? Or it's been pre-dipped? Have I tried these doors yet? Nope. What is a twirl in this case? It's a chocolate bar. An airy chocolate bar. That's too early for a mechanarium. Spare bedroom will give me the rabbit's foot. Or it won't. Oh, interesting. I swear it's been there every single time we've drafted this room, and now it's not. Limited edition. Saw them in the Tesco petrol station this morning. I think I need to get my hands on some of them because they sound delicious. Hope you get to it if you haven't already. Okay. It heard me. Yes, notice it. I mean, I don't know if I want to suggest this. You could ask it and then it gets deleted before I read it. If a mod is willing to do the deleting. But tell me if you're going to do it. Or you could go to the Discord and ask someone in Discord. Actually, yes, there's a channel called The Current Game, which I'm not looking at. So you could ask it in there with a spoiler tag. Or you can message me directly. I was cuddling my bunny. They couldn't get their paw. Oh. Seems early for archives. I mean, they're all... Fuck it. It's the first post-completion run. I don't mind being a bit reckless. Twirl pick in Discord. Oh my god, yes. I do like the white and milk chocolate combination. It's the same message as before. I wonder if Mr. Nogula has a admin key for the computers. I don't know why he would. He's a gardener. They've stopped doing Top Deck and I'm devastated with a new addiction. I really like the Milka Happy Cows one. It's got the milk chocolate, the white chocolate splodges. Bit like the thing you'll jam into soft serve ice cream. Yes, a flake. It's basically a flake covered in chocolate. So much money. Good damn it. Good damn it. Wow. Why am I being so rewarded? 7. Ooh, 5 minus 1 is 4. Minus 2 is 2. Times 2 is 4. Times 3 is 12. 18 minus 12 is 6. Times 2 is 12. Divided by 6 is 2. 4 times 5 is 20, times 2 is 40, divided by 4 is 10, divided by 10 is 1. The secret garden key again. My god. Okay. Okay, now I've remembered that the secret garden key leads to rooms with multiple doors. I can lockpick it. I won't use it yet. If I can't lockpick a door, I'll use it. Do y'all have Bomb Block? Bomb Block. Should just be the garden now? Yes. No longer a secret. We don't have Bomb Block, I don't think. At least not by that name. Dining room on rank 5 isn't terrible. I'll take it. My metal detector. There's so much money. What? Is this just what the game does now? Just gives you a buttload of cash? More sweet treat pictures. Oh, you're asking for more sweet treat pictures? For the gift shop, I guess, but I didn't realize it was just going to start ramping things up. Does the gift shop souvenirs for sale? It doesn't say like it increases money that you find. It'd be nice to get a bookshop while we've got this much money. I asked if you did the thing in the observatory mentioned in the letter. Yes, I did. Thanks for being diligent with your checking. Lockpick? No. Okay, in that case, I'll use the secret garden key. Ooh, oh, praline? Oh, fuck yes. I love praline. Praline covered in white chocolate. Get in my belly. Okay, that's our last use of the watering can. We'll have to see if we can fill it up somewhere. Can I fill it up in this fountain? See if we can get to the reservoir. Hate spoilers myself, and so not wanting to spoil others is vital to me if I can help it. Thank you, yes. Very good. Little do an amazing hazelnut and praline ice cream. Ooh, praline ice cream. I think I haven't had that often for sure, but maybe I've had it at least once. I remember it being pretty good. Okay. That's the secret garden done. I can't have any of these fruits, can I? No. I don't have a shovel. Very well. Is there anything in the wheelbarrow worth noting? No? Okay. That's probably all there is to see in here. They have this in both Belgium and the Netherlands for sure, also from cheaper brands. So if you're ever here, yes, I will definitely be doing that. Foyer, which we've only drafted twice before. I know it's 3 gems, but it has some connection to the office puzzle, I'm sure. Where's my... Oh, there's a pound on the floor. So this one is the Baron. Baron Sinclair. Count Isaac Gates. I don't remember seeing him in the office. He's definitely in the office. Baron Sinclair. Lord Epsom. Edwin Sinclair. Sausage Flash. I saw it. You are not in the office. Major Nicholas Key. Your name is Key. Are these the same people who were in here last time? You were definitely in here last time. Jariana. Which is not a thing that is English.
Yuhu, UWU. Congratulations on completing the game, mostly.
I don't know about Mosley. But we've definitely got credits, at least. Hello, Nixie. How's it going? I'm going to screenshot these guys. There were 2 barons then. Interesting. Mendy, good afternoon. How you doing? Good afternoon. 10 past 8. Feels like afternoon. It's still light outside. I guess it's 9:15 for you. Chomping down on a Mars ice cream bar. We've been talking about ice creams today. I've got some Euphoria Magnums in the freezer, which are good, but I'm not sure Euphoria quite lives up to the ice cream. Coat check. Bedroom. Could do an experiment. It would take us entirely out of gems. Ding dong. That's dinner time. There's some slightly yellow splodges on this card, and I'm not entirely sure what they mean. I have Bounty ice cream bar in the freezer still. See, I'm not a big Bounty fan. Not a big coconut fan, so I'm not sure. We do have Bounty, yeah. It's a divisive chocolate.
It's P.
It's P. Bounty is not P. It's not great, but it's not P. Now, why is that a little thing there that's not looking quite like the rest of it? I'm looking at things now, aren't I? Noticing things. Some kind of... That could be something resembling a sigil, maybe at the top. Oh, the yellow splotches. P, yes. That is yellow. Splotches be yellow. I had the caramel Snickers ice cream bar. Yeah, we've got a whole bunch of different chocolate bars that have ice cream versions of it. We've got Snickers one, we've got Mars one. They're good. They are good. Wouldn't surprise me if there's a safe in here somewhere. But for now, not happening. Crunchy is my favourite. I've not had a crunchy ice cream before. But crunchy's a good crunchy is a good bar. We've only done the Chamber of Mirrors once. It would be a block. Fuck it, let's do the archives. Let's live dangerously. I'm being so reckless on this run, on this now that we've got room 46. I'm just being entirely reckless. I don't know what room 8 is. I'm intrigued about room 8. Oh, we can lockpick this one. Nice. We could buy keys, or we could connect the boudoir to the antechamber. Sometimes you got to have a fun run, especially just after completing it.
Impossible, the archives must be incomplete.
The archives must be incomplete. He's lost a bloody planet. Why is my metal detector going off? Hello?
It's quite big.
Is it? I can't see it. What am I missing? Oh, there's a key there on the table. Got it. I know, it's hilarious. Now, can we connect up the south door? Can't pick it. Use a rock? You can't use a rock. We've got to unlock the things gracefully. Let's go back to the secret garden. Oh, we could have dinner. Let me draft this one first. Can pick it. Nice. Not a bad passageway. This would wipe me out of gems. What major key do we need?
A person!
Need the person key. I'm assuming we're probably not going to get sanctum keys. I've got a prism key. That's nice. 4 out of 10, thanks. Oh, there's still something in here. Oh, there. A key. Nice. Oh, 3 gems for the attic. Oh, let's put an archived one in. What is it? The freezer. Okay, that freezes us at £31, which is a little bit annoying. Now, we did thaw the freezer once before, but it doesn't seem to be thawing now. I guess maybe we just got lucky and had the furnace in, or maybe no, yeah, with the furnace perhaps. Because we some bits thawed, but some bits didn't. Maybe we need another hot room to thaw it out completely. Where are we going? Yeah, secret garden. I heard prison key and really wondered what kind of mansion this was. The dungeon key. Looks tasty. 20 plus 10 with an aquarium. Could be doable. The rotunda we can't afford. I'll take the archived one. It's the library. We should have a book here. Oh, that's closed us off. We've got the cloister still. Right then. Guess we have to find out what the dungeon under the basement for. Yes. Right then. Introduction. Oh, this is... Oh, this is the... Yes, it is. This is the complete version of that book. Okay, nice. Let's read it properly then. When the scholars of the first era found any hidden things, either of a natural source or resulting in the creations of man, they were accustomed to record these in various signs with the aid of figures. They did this in order that the sigils of their realm might not be understood by strangers. It's a delicious pizza, a sigil pizza. Historically speaking, sigils are not a new tradition. They've been found in every era and every culture and predate both written text and heraldic arts. However, when we refer to the term sigils, we are specifically referring to realm sigils, those crude circular marks of designation found on royal artifacts, buildings, and other documents. Other documents, you say? This book was written to make simple the understanding... I wonder if there's one in the mail, like a postmark. I'll have to look at that again. This book was written to make simple the understanding of these fascinating glyphs and to clearly display the correlation between each sigil and the iconography of the realm's art. How is the image of a leafless burning tree seen in geometric lines, and what does that tell us of a kingdom's history? Each line, each circle, and each variation tells a story of the land. Even the adorned borders around the sigils have special meaning. So we've got the core, the dividing lines, the moats, and the border. This is the one I was trying to make, but we had the wrong core. And these are what they refer to. Several example cores taken from well-known sites. Arinda, Fen, Iranu, Korarika, and the Arch Ares. The rays... Counting the number of dividing lines in a sigil will reveal to us what method of transportation was prevalent in the realm. Were they a seaside kingdom that relied on ships, or a mighty domain that might have employed camels to cross the sandy expanse of their lands? Really? Okay. I don't need to get up to press a button on my TV anymore. I found the remote! Naval capabilities, ship routes, seaports, roads, streets, carriages, horseback, rough trails, train system, locomotion. Okay. Aviation, dirigibles, balloons, camels, turtleback, travel, and 5 short... Yes, okay. I think I need to screenshot this entire book. In the book that... Oh, bloody hell, just knocked all my... I've knocked all my party poppers on the floor. When we found the other book, there was a note in the back that said... Where did it say it? Banners, Marshall, Fog. None of those relate to transport. However, the realm that we're in does seem to be train, locomotion. So I do wonder if you can work out a sigil without actually seeing it. Weather, the style of ray. Foggy, yes, that was a note that I made. Fog. Which is the one that is in the book. I wonder if that's just what that means. Yes, Marshall, yes, so that's someone deciphering the one that is in the... Oh, okay, Fen Ares. Oh, there we go. Interesting. Straight black lines indicate a lack of unusual harsh weather. Foggy weather. Heat, rainy, stormy, snow, windy. Okay. The moats. So the one that we're looking at is Marshall. And the Metropolitan is the one that we saw underground. Tribal, agricultural. What's our realm? I guess it's probably Marshall. Feels Marshall. Then the border. Do the borders mean anything? The national colours of that specific realm. Okay. And the colour is related to the pattern. Okay, fine. That's what that means. Gotcha. I screenshotted this one already, didn't I? Yes. Okay. Cool. Okay, that was interesting and will be helpful as we start to discover more about realms. Is there anything else to see in here? There's a banana. I love that. 3 steps. I want to know where my other keys are. My other microchip keys. So where do we have to go now? Back to the cloister. I think I might eat. Otherwise, it's just going to cost me as much to get back here if we do find the aquarium. 61. That's the wrong way. What a waste of steps. Billiard room. I thought that was dice for a moment there. It's chalk. Tease. Oh, and an apple. Oh, where's all this food come from? Did I just miss that before? And then over the cloister. Can't do the commissary. I wish I'd I wish I'd drafted this one before I ate. Bugger. Archive floor plan. What is it? Dead end? Building the secret garden spreads fruit. Yes, it does. That's why I missed it all, because it didn't exist. This is a dead end. Lovely. And that will end the run. No, there's still a way off the chapel. And also the entrance hall. $12.13. Is there a safe in here? Oh god, I bet there is. I bet one of these bottles reveals a safe. There's something somewhere that it wants me to pick up. There, a key on the floor. I've no idea which one. This is a nightmare on controller. Might not even be a thing. Surely it's something. I mean, that one looks like an unusual one. Better pull on all the bottles. Nothing seems to be popping. I think it'd be something at eye level or below. That one's unusual though. Note. Does anything stand out there as looking unusual? There's something down there at the bottom. $12.13 is the year there.
A woman.
Pardon me. Nothing. Be on this side. Are these the same? No. Aren't you a little young to be around all this wine? Barons can indeed do what they want. I own the place now.
Sausage?
Including have a sausage. Nothing's popping. I suspect there's something in here, but I don't know how to get it. Okay. Chapel. Oh, Chapel's actually really good because our accounts are frozen. Can't take money from me today, priests. Got 4 keys.
Money, please.
Why did that just open? Why are all the doors open? Did I get something that unlocks all the doors? Oh! The foyer! Oh my god! Oh, that's nice synergy, isn't it? That's where it is. That's where it is. Okay. Good to know. Huh. I almost changed. I could go back to the solarium. Oh, that's an idea. Okay. So I have to keep still on that. Well done for doing so. The Great Hall, I think, is one of the options in the solarium for rarity adjustment today. So we could make that common. I was gonna make it rarer, but actually you want that to be common. If there's the lever in it, my god. So actually we can get into the antechamber. We could do it again. We could complete the game again. If we can get to the foundation. That would be the conservatory, and that was last run. Oh, the Right, yes, you are right. That was the last one. The solarium just adjusts the rarity, the chance of getting rare rooms today. Yes. Thank you. Okay. Back-to-back completions. What's behind here? I guess the door, which is boarded up. Okay. Is that a thing? No. It's funny that it's there. Okay. Right, we need to go to the chapel and see if we can get it to lead to onto the foundation. Not that way. Through the gift shop. Exit through the gift shop. I wonder if you can only draft the gift shop on rank 1. Is there a pink pony at the chapel? What does that mean? I can't touch me. My accounts are frozen. Ah, bugger. That's so risky. Oh, Pink Pony Club. I don't know the song. I mean, it's the only one we can do, because that we can't use that. I mean, it's not a dead end. It's not quite the way I'd have liked it to have gone. How? I just don't listen. I don't listen to. I mean, I won't recognize it if I heard it. I've probably heard it in, like, peripherally. That's the secret. There's the lever again. But I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you how it goes. I don't do radio, and I know it. I mean, like if it's that popular, I probably have heard it somewhere. But I don't know. Just by name, I don't know how it goes. Oh, there it is. See, Pippin doesn't know it either. She's a phenomenon. A feminine omenon. Say that speech jammed. If you're on TikTok, you probably heard it. Well, then I've probably heard it then, haven't I? Compass and metal detector makes nothing. Neither does the broken lever. Metal detector and the lockpick kit makes a pick sound amplifier. Interesting. I'm assuming the broken lever isn't going to connect with anything. No. Okay, let's do this then. This is new. Greater chance of picking high sensitivity locks. There we go. We'll continue this run after the break, which is going to start in 10 seconds. Goodbye! Still one follower away from 1,000. Just saying. Just saying. Welcome back to Blueprints. We are on our our first run after completing it.
Treat yourself a round of sausage.
Sausage!
like to do mine up?
Thank you for the follow, Tails Silvermoon. 1,000! It's 1,000! Yes, Sweep, it's 1,000! Now, question is if I unfollow and follow again. No, I made sure it would not do that. I made sure it's only when it goes to the 1,000 the first time. Followers don't normally get party pop-ups, but for the 1,000th, I shall do such
thing. There we go. Thank you. Now everyone unfollows and the channel begins anew. Yes. Thank you very much, Tails.
Person.
Appreciated. Thank you for being our 1,000th follower. Anyway, back to our playthrough of Blueprints. We can do anonymous follows again now. 1,000. Now tomorrow there will be no stream, so sometimes when there's no stream I lose a follower. So it might happen again. Where's even my, I don't know where my, it doesn't matter. Let's see if we can connect up this foundation. Hope you enjoy your stay, Tails. West Wing Hall will do us nicely, get us in the right direction. Except for those times when you'll call someone out accidentally. Accidentally, occasionally. By accident. Weight room. Ooh, it's ugly. It's going to take me down to 25, but if we can connect up the foundation, that should be enough to get us back. Or will it? It's a risk. Can I do it? Can I do it? I don't know what it is, but it's gonna be really lucky. Shit. No! The foundation is inaccessible. I can't pull the north lever. Can't pick that up anyway, but I will anyway because of reasons. Okay. In that case, I guess we just explore. I could go and get the basement key from the antechamber. But there's no real point to doing that unless I can also, because I've also got down to 24 steps, which is kind of devastating. Let's do the dark room. Go on, how much worse can it get? Pick sound amplifier. Still? You bastard. What special key can I use here? The prism key. I don't want a red room. Not another one. Going in blind. The veranda? Is this the veranda? Or is this the patio? It's the terrace. Neither of those. Green rooms do not cost gems to draft. Nice. That's good considering that I will have no gems for the entire run. Is there anything of note up here? I don't think so. Who knows? What could it be? It's a hallway. It's specifically the corridor, which is always unlocked anyway, even without the foyer. The fanfare music's now stuck in your head? Yeah, you may have noticed I forgot to boost the volume at the start there. But it worked. It worked. Passageway. So it's got to be this one then, because we have no gems. The guest bedroom? Oh, gives us 10. Thank you. Anything worth having here? Cursed run. Kind of cursed run. We connected up the antechamber, though. It just didn't block off the foundation. It would have been a back-to-back completion run. Fuck it. It's cursed anyway, innit? See, this is why we need to get that, basement open out front, because then we can do it without needing to. Or can we? No, can we? Do we still need to sail over? Can we do it without sailing? The boat's still on the other side. I don't know if that resets. Can't do the pool anyway, so that's not going to happen today. What are you? The armory. Can't buy anything because our accounts are frozen. I mean, I'm assuming that's what that means. Yeah, we're frozen. Okay, fine. Cool. Well, that's a dead end. And that's 2 more steps on the gym. Can pick that one. Sure, I'll have a passageway. Oh, that's really good, actually, because then we can get the basement key, but that's not going to be any good. We're not going to be able to use it, are we? Unless we can find... If we can find coat check. No way. If you complete a run with a specific door, it stays open? Is that what I'm learning? So I can now draft off here? Okay. That's kind of cool. No. We had the secret garden. We've used the secret garden key. That's why it's open. I'm an idiot. It was already open. Right. Yes. What does that mean? Could do mail room there. Wouldn't be the worst thing. Let's take the archive floor plan. Not bad. The study. There's a thing in there, but I don't know if I've got any more information to solve that with. I'll take the archived one. We need the magnifying glass for that. Wow, that's a long line of sight. That goes all the way into the storeroom. Wow. The planetarium! 100%. It's very quiet in the planetarium. Can I sit? Oh, there's a thing here. What does this do? Star schedule. Oh, nice. It's going to tell you. Ooh, okay. What happens on the first 25? Gladiator Planetarium was on a different screen, but I can't miss this. Yes, Planetarium. So actually, none of this information is useful to us because we're already past 25. But 40 is apparently a good day. 7 different constellations observed in a single night. And then on 50, new constellations spotted. Interesting. Can I have a seat? Can we actually watch a show? I mean, it's pretty, but I was hoping there was going to be more in here. Surely I can do something in here.
You ready for this, Mr. Bacon?
Well, I thought I was. Can't interact with any of the seats. Yeah, well, we got some information. If you call it a day here, then we get 2 more stars. The only other option is those rooms off the Great Hall, so I might just do that. Call it a day here. Looking at the stars. Unless there's something else I should be doing. Anyone got any suggestions? The planetarium is not room 8. Room 19 we've still not seen. That rhymes. Got room 46. I shall call it a day. Something to eat. And you can get something to eat, Wolfman. Call it. We start with 31 quid tomorrow. It's not bad, is it? A garden manor. 4 green rooms. Do you want another? One more day? 1 day more? Go on then. Go on then. I'll treat you. Even though this could be the start of a... Well, this could be the... This could result in a 5-hour stream. Dear 37. That's interesting. So, okay, so the letter is, yeah, that one again. Okay, fine. Money for the 1,000th follower, yes. Where does the day accent come from? It's from Big Brother. It's from the narrator of Big Brother. He'll say there's the number of the day at the beginning of each day of each episode. Dear 37. 9:41 a.m. If you're asking where it's actually from, it's Newcastle. Schoolhouse. I want the schoolhouse. I probably don't need to go into the schoolhouse. Can I open that? Surely I can. Stardate 47291.3. Can't get in the drawers. Within a timely manner. Oh, is that... is that what it meant? Like, we had subtitles on, but I don't think that means... That was what it said. The very beginning, the opening cutscene. It said you need to find room 46 in a timely manner. Actually, had nothing to do with the time scale. Just need to find it in the manner that is timely, which is what the building is. When is 1:30 p.m.? Or 1:30 at all. What did I say I thought it was? Is it 5 minutes? Either 5 or 6 minutes per hour. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. If it's 6 minutes an hour. 1, 2, 3, 4. 24, half an hour. I'm just going to set a timer for half an hour. And see what happens if we come out here at 1:30. I think that's when 1:30 is going to be, approximately. No more trophies. So no gift shop immediately. Starting with 37 quid. That ain't too shabby. We'll start with the storeroom. Feels like this is something, but I don't know what. Okay. I'll go east. It's offering us the corridor early. The nook I will have for a key. Observatory, I do like it. It's going to... it's all about the nookie. Sure. Getting those stars up is nice. Limp Bizkit. I don't know a lot of Limp Bizkit stuff. Thank you. That's not... Didn't I say observatory? I thought I said observatory, and then the library came out. Did I just pick the wrong one? Fuck. Bookshop! And we got loads of money. Oh, but also the classroom. It's got to be the bookshop. 38 quid. What can we have? We can not yet have a new clue. I want one of these two. See if we can get some more money. Oh, that's... Yeah, we know what that is. Hello. Okay, so... Oh, shit. That's the run over. Shit! No! Oh, I'm such a moron. Oh, fuck. How have I done that? Oh, an idiot. 38 quid down the fucking drain. Piss. Buy some other books, I guess so. Drafting strategies 4 and 5. But I guess that's all we can do. Piss! I call it a day. Can't believe I did that! Oh, there really is nowhere else I can spend my money, is there? Got no shops. Stupid. I'll do one more day. What title does this house get us? A cramped bungalow with a bookshop. Continue. See you, Mendy. Thanks for hanging out. I guess I'll see you Thursday for Fall Guys, maybe? Dear 38. That was about 38. 38. 38. I'll stop. For this run, at least. Okay, we'd like to drain the reservoir. Well, would I? I'd like to get to room 40. I'd like to get to the antechamber again and get that basement key. I really would like to get that sorted over here. The that basement door. So it's just a niggling thing now. You know, we've never actually used the trading post. I'll draft the trading post. Because there's dynamite here as well, which you can, I guess, use for something at some point. But I don't know what, when, or why. Although we did find a wall in the basement, which looks like it's something we could use it for. But I don't know how we would pick it up. Maybe there's something in here that we can use to safely transport it. But we need some items first in order to do that. This away. No, I'll take the pantry to begin with. Morning and banan. Wow. Hallway or workshop? I'll take the hallway. I have an awkward place for a hallway, but I shall do it. Ugh. I mean, either a dead end or an almost dead end. I'll do the parlor. Puzzle time. The gems are in the black box. This statement is of no help at all. Thank you. This box and the blue box are both false. Now then. If this is true, this box and the blue box are both false. Well then, hang on, no, you can't have that, because otherwise then it's true. If it's false, then it's true. But if it's true... Wait, what? If this box is false... That's very paradoxical. If the gems are not in the black box, could this statement be of help? The gems are in the black box. This box and the blue box are both false. But if that's true, then it's false. So that doesn't make sense. That's hurting my brain. So hang on. So if that can be neither true or false. Which means one of these has to be true and one of them has to be false. And this is the only one that's telling me where they are at all. So that could be true. That... I'm just going to pick the black box, I think. This box and the blue box are both false. You can't put that on a box about itself. Okay. Anyone else come to the same conclusion as me? with that reasoning. Walk-in closet will have 4 items and is a dead end, so I will take it, even though it's cost me gems. Blue, true, white, false, black, paradox in black. Yes. Yes, that's pretty much what I came to, I think, wasn't it? Is the cupcake an item? Oh, it is. Oh, 10 steps. Ooh, yummy. That was only 3, though, wasn't it? Where's the 4th one? Is there another thing I can have? Did I... Okay, genuinely asking, did I pick up 4 items there? I thought I only picked up 3. Was anyone watching? Was it 2 gems? Yes, it was. And the key, I picked up a key in here. Okay, I wasn't sure if I had that one already. Thank you. Horrible place for a passageway. Got the storeroom there, and remember to actually put a room in that has some doors in it in the other entrance hall door, because it's the only one left. Got no items for trade yet. The den then, I suppose. It's currently 9 o'clock. And the game started at 8. And that's been 12 minutes since I started the timer. So I think actually it's going to be longer than half an hour. Into the corner. Solarium wasn't too bad for us last time. Gave some decent rooms. Anything in here of note? No. Okay. It's an early commissary, but it gives us some items for trade. Again, we kind of need to get lucky with the next pull, though. Put myself in a corner. Sledgehammer for 8. Shovel is more useful, I think. 7, raise my eyebrows, thank you. What was the other thing? Oh, salt shaker for 5. I'm tempted to buy the salt shaker just to have an item to trade. Because I do want to do that today. Try not to let me forget. East Wing Hall is the only one I want right now. Aquarium is nice. I'm getting a... It's giving me a lot of dead ends today. Oh look, all the water's back in the fish tanks. And they're still alive. That's interesting. That does drain. Like that arrow is not visible when the water is up. So it does mean something. What the fuck does it mean? I can dig here. Coins. because it definitely resembles the archives, but I looked at the drawers in the archives and I couldn't see anything that was doing anything for me. Can I connect foundation? Oh, can I connect the pool? Oh, come on, really? I don't want to spend 3 gems on the rotunda. And I want the pool in the thing. I could just risk it. Because we've got 2 more ways to get into the foundation. I do want the pump room. Uh-oh. They're both pointing the wrong way. I'll take the observatory. It's not feeling good this run. That's the flowers and that's the... Oh, come on! Really? Oh, I wish I got that before I spent all my money. But that probably means I can buy the other things for pretty cheap, though, now, which is nice. Right, let's hope we don't get trapped in here. We're getting trapped in here. Great. And there is no way... RNG's just said, okay, you've beat the game now. Now's slapping time. I can freeze my accounts here. It's not terrible. Gives me 3 gems to start with tomorrow, 7 quid, except then I can't buy anything in the commissary. Tell you what, let's do the office, because then I can go and pick up all the money that's been spread in the house. And then go back to the commissary and then go to the trading post. And still haven't worked out what the puzzle is here. Although we can maybe give it another go now. Let's log on to the computer. Spread gold in the estate. Anything new that we can do now that... Any data transfers yet? No. Still nothing. Okay. Staff services. I guess these are still... Okay, so nothing's changed there. Magnifying glass. I want that. I mean, I guess it's not really worth doing an experiment now, but see what it gives us. There might be an immediately that's a nice thing. Okay, this will do nothing for us at all. There are no lock trunks, there are no apples, and we can't draft any more rooms. So, bye then. Now, what the bloody hell is going on with this bloody puzzle, bloody? Barons, plural. 6, thank you. Okay, there is definitely only 1 queen. The Lord looks like this with the sideburns. You got this, Tom? I'm gonna try. How many of him are there? Are there any of him out there? I don't think it's you. No, that's a Baron. So I don't think there are any of the Lord here. He's a Baron. One. Just the one. Okay, so there's one of him, and the other Baron is... Oops. This one. And there's one... Two... of him. So total of 3 Barons. And then the Major is the one with the big beard, but he's definitely not in here. But his name is also Major Nicholas Key 4. Does that mean anything? The bow tie, he's definitely not in here, is he? Everyone's got this apart from me. Is it just about the letters? 5465? What's the date thing? Nope. Oops. Bye. I'm just assuming I'm not including the count in this code, given that he's the only one that's not, and it says count. There's one queen, there are no lords, there are 3 barons, there are no majors. I've tried 1030, which would also be a date. I've tried 1034, which would not be a date. Who's this guy? Unless that's him. He's had a beard trim. But no, it doesn't even look like him. I think that's Herbert, isn't it? Herbert Sinclair. He would be a baron. Could be a 4. Nope. Nope. Bugger. Oh, God. Just dropped my book on the floor as well. Am I gonna absolutely kick myself when I work out this puzzle? Yes. Oh no. I can do hints if you want. No, I don't know if I do want hints. Why has everyone got this apart from me? I've tried 1104. Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Herrings/Hearings of the Major. Had a little trouble reading the Baron's writing, so I'm not sure if the last title is intended to be Hearings or Herrings, but knowing Herbert, I suspect either would be suitable. Been here for 10 minutes. Yeah, this puzzle is doing a number on me, and apparently it's really obvious. Oh no, why? Hello, I'm new here. Do I need to know the whole game to work out this puzzle, or can I get it straight from that paper? I have a question, but I don't want to give any hints. Hello, Naomi. Yes, that's a question that you can't really be answered in the chat. Someone can whisper you, though. I don't know if it's the paper, or if it's something else in the room. I'm sure the statues have something to do with it. But people seem to have got it without having... Or we saw the statues of the people, but then everyone seemed to get it even though they hadn't seen... I don't think the people who got it had memorized the statues. There's something like counting small gates as well, and these are... There's 3... What time is it in the game? Is that clock running? Yeah, so it's about 11:30. put down for another 10. Yeah, do a Discord DM. And I guess Naomi doesn't want to actually know the answer, but just whether or not it can be answered using only this. I need to pick up my notebook. It fell on the floor. I've tried the letters in the titles. I've tried the letters in the words before of the. I've tried the number of each of these statues, which I'm pretty sure I've got right. Why does it matter that there are 3 statues of Gates that are small and one that is big? 1, 2, 3, and a big one. Count small Gates. And his name is Count Gates. Okay, I've counted small gates. There are 3. So bloody what? Non-whispered question. If oven instructions are 170 fan for 25 minutes, what are you saying for an air fryer? That's a good question. I don't really know the conversion. If I want to air fry things, I'm buying things that have air fry instructions on the packaging, which a lot of things do now. Timothy. Sorry! I'm being an idiot today. And also, every time I've been in this room. Celsius, yes, Celsius. If we count small gates, 8 dates crack 8 safes. If we count small gates. I mean, I did just try 3, because there are 3, and that did nothing. 0, 0, 0, 3. Nothing. You can be whispering this to your loved ones in your deathbed, yep. Nope, that's not a thing. Oh my god. I know it's doable because everyone else in the chat room's got it, and why am I struggling so much with this? Don't think it's to do with. Gonna clean bunny toilets to keep silent. So he's there on the bottom. He's there on the middle, or, you know, second middle. Is it to do with the shelf number that he's on? Put that one there as well. If we count small gates. I'm just assuming that is where the cadence is meant to be. As opposed to something like, if we count small gates 8. Dates crack 8 safes. But why the if we count small gates? Eight dates crack 8 saves. It does, because can we attempt to talk it through things you already know? I will rubber duck it. Okay, okay, we're going to rubber duck it first. So, the safes that we've opened so far, the codes have been dates, which seems to track with this clue that we've got here. If we count small gates, 8 dates crack 8 safes. I don't know what the counting small gates has to do with the 8 dates. If we're talking literal small gates, we've seen a couple of them, one to the east, one to the west, outside. We do have a person that we are aware of called Count Isaac Gates. And there are 3 small statues of Count Isaac Gates in this room. I don't know how we get a date from that, if we even need a date from that. And there's also one big statue of Count Gates, who is on top of the safe. There's also a hand pointing to the safe. I don't know if that means anything. Count Gates. I mean, there are 4, like, but why small? This is the only room I've seen where there are 2 different sizes of a person called Gates, and 3 of them are small. And one of them is not small. 3 is not a code. There are also statues of other people in this room. There's a statue of the Queen. There are statues of barons. As far as I can tell, there are no statues. Need to get my chicken balls from my kitchen? Well then, that seems like an appropriate place to take a 3-minute break. I will continue to struggle with this. See you in 3 minutes. Goodbye. I am still no closer. However, it is currently 10 past 1, so we're going to take a quick detour from this puzzle and go outside. Yes, and just see what happens, if anything, happens at 1:30. And then we'll come back here and struggle some more. Now, I do wonder whether it's the right time, because obviously there are two 1:30s in the day. If he wants us to do the other 1:30, that's going to take forever. But it was here. It stood here. In the picture. This could well be nothing, but it seems like it said it was about time on the postcard. And it was here, and it was 1:30. So surely something's got to happen at 1:30. Surely. I've got my balls. You're waking up in a cold sweat, shouting the code. Yes, I'll dream about the puzzle in my sleep. As opposed to dreaming about it when I'm awake. 15 minutes. Are we excited? I need to actually work out what the time is in this game. As in, like, how... I thought it was 30 seconds per every 5 minutes. But I think it's a bit longer than that. 10. Not yet. Ten. Nine. Eight. Seven.
Lava them balls, leather them balls, lava them balls, leather them balls, lava them balls,
6.
leather them balls.
It's lathering time. 5. 4. 3. 3. Gates. 2. I don't know what's going to happen, sweet. 1.
Have you ever visited a flea market?
Nope. Well, that was eventful. Why did nothing happen? But something was meant to happen, wasn't it? Something was meant to happen. Was it meant to be standing on that, maybe? It's different colour. Big farts. Okay, back to the office. Everyone back into the office. We've had our fun outside now. It might be 1:30 at night. I do remember the sky looking a bit darker than that. But 1:30 at night is so long away. Maybe the safe is open. Maybe we just have to wait. Oh, tell you what though. Oh yes, that's also something I want to do. Now we can. So these have already been discounted. We can buy the sledgehammer and the compass.
A woman.
And a woman. Because that will... We can go trading with those. What the fuck is happening here? There is also the king up here. The chess piece of the king. But does that matter? If we count small weights, 8 weights, crack 8 weights. Is there anyone... Who are you? You're a baron, aren't you? Yes. can't interact with any of them. Do you own any steel-toed boots? For kicking myself? When I finally solve it? Can't interact with them in any way. God, it must be so... I must be massively overthinking this. Got the Queen. Who's next to a pyramid. Could it be the number of shelves on which they... So that's a stack of 6 shelves. Stack of 4. A stack of 4. It feels like that feels so tenuous. Wait. That's not even a thing. He's not even on that one. I must be massively overthinking this. If you plebs can get it! Not what I meant, but... They're all on 4s. Apart from that one, which is on his own thing. Okay. Mo mentioned something about wanting to say something related to things I already know. If you can do such a thing, Mo, in one word, I will let you use one word. Regarding something month. March is the 3rd month, I see. March of the count, and there are 3 counts. And March is the 3rd month. 0303. It is done. Would I have got there? I don't think I would have done.
That's a fucking slice of ham!
Office. Tick! And my party poppers have fallen over again. Right, letter number 8. Let the kicking and face palming begin. The red herring was, in fact, a red herring. I thought of everything but that. Yeah, I was... yeah. Yeah. Dear... It's dated March 3rd, I see. Dear Mr. Sinclair, thank you for promptly answering all our demands and not involving the police, and allowing this unfortunate transaction to transpire as smoothly as one could hope. And while I'm guessing you would hope to never hear from us again, once again we have given you back the envelopes. Once we had given you back the envelopes, we felt that one final red letter of our own was merited given the circumstances. Hopefully you will not be as careless with this missive as you were with the others. Correspondence this incriminating should be kept in safes, not desk drawers. Let's first put your apprehensions aside, as I'm sure another red envelope is the last thing you'd expected to find on your desk this week. No, we are not making more demands, and no, we do not have copies of the other letters. You're already more than generous and accommodating, and the least we can do is fulfill our end of the bargain. So why write to you at all? Pippin, thank you very much for gifting a sub. Oh, for God's sake. Did you do it on purpose? Because you know I didn't have access to my party poppers. Hang on. Hang on. Thank you very much for the gift sub to Tails. The paper went over there. Didn't you get a sub between the 1,000th follower? I did say that, didn't I? Well, I mean, it doesn't matter now because it's already been done. Thank you, Pippin. Yeah, I forgot about that. You should have reminded me. Otherwise, then I'd have gifted it. When your sub expires, I'll do you a second month, Tails. Right, what's happening here? So why write to you at all? Why incriminate ourselves further if we already have what we want? In a word, principles. After reading your eloquent reply to our initial note, it became apparent to us that there had been a few misunderstandings. This letter is intended to clarify some of those points and hopefully will place our schemes in a softer light. Our schemes? First, we may have gotten too excited with the colourful language of blackmail, but our goal was never to terrorise, despite what you believe you interpreted as thinly veiled threats towards your young nephew, which is not me, because I'm the grandnephew, aren't I? I want to personally assure you that there was never any tangible danger. If we gave any impressions we would hurt the youngster, it was meant only in the very vague sense of hurting his social prospects. And yes, while we admit that our word choices might be questionable, enough so that it would be reasonable to accuse us of being intentionally misleading, we hope you believe us when we tell you that it was not a calculated ploy to elicit payment. However, as payment has been received, there is nothing to be gained by scrutinising the questionable ethics that were employed in our extortion of those funds. Little defence can be mustered on those scores. Now he wants me to put on a Christmas jumper. I'm reading an important letter! Spend all that time solving the puzzle for the letter. Can't even read it yet. Hang on. I mean, I don't think that the stream is going to last much longer, because we're at the end of this run, because we can't draft any more rooms. That's why we spent so long in this room. Why didn't you take off the extra shirt? This is a good question that I don't have an answer to. Whose fault was that about spending so much time here? Shh. Hello. Any judgmental tone you may have detected when we discussed the content of your stolen letters was entirely unintended. We wanted on record that we do not consider ourselves superior to you and your family in any way, and are in fact entirely sympathetic to the underlying cause that the letters pertain to, and you thought this letter could not get more incriminating for us. Who is us? Oh, Forever Anonymous. Again, we feel guilty as sin, and only time will tell if the financial recompense will outweigh our culpability. Even though you will never hear from us again, we hope this parting letter will result in you thinking of us and our dealings, if not favourably, at least sympathetically. Sorry for the inconvenience, Forever Anonymous X. Ooh. Magic stars? Hell yes. I really want one of those dipped twirls that Pippin was showing off about earlier. But I don't have any. And also I'm trying to be good. Okay, so the Baron was being extorted. Now that's interesting, because that could also be construed as an infinity symbol? It's an 8 on its side, which we also saw in the school, in the classroom. Wish I bought more than one. If I can find them in Costco, I'd definitely buy them in bulk. I haven't even tried them. Okay. So we don't know who this is. I don't know if we find out who this is. I wonder if it ties into... It may tie into... the idea that he knew that his death was coming. I don't even... Like, do we actually know that... I don't know if we ever saw his body. He could have faked his death. Don't know why he would have done, though. I mean, if he was being blackmailed, I guess that would make sense, but... yeah, don't know. Okay, but it sounds like that was the blackmail was over, so I don't know. I just wanted to be sure. So we can do some trading. Just scanned the barcode from my calorie app and it was like 118 for one finger, as if I was only going to eat one. Oops. Let's never go to the office again. It is a silly place. Good for spreading money, though. Shovel. Oh, okay. You can trade shovel for coin purse, sledgehammer for coin purse, and compass for coin purse. You can just trade anything for a coin purse. So what if we trade the compass for a coin purse? Can I then trade the coin purse for a magnifying glass? Interesting. Okay. And you can trade the magnifying glass for dice. I'm having minced meat rolls, Greek salad, tzatziki, and garlic bread, and I'm not tempted by your fingers. Thank you very much. All of that sounds really good. I've got some chicken to cook. Got some chicken to cook, but I cooked one of the breasts that I bought yesterday. Her breasts. And it was quite tough. It was quite a tough breast. I think the one that I'm going to have today is going to be equally tough because it's in the same packaging, which is disappointing, but it's food, I guess. I'm going to have an ice cream after. I'm going to have a Euphoria ice cream. Right, then. Let's think. I did want to use the magnifying glass for something in the drafting studio, yes. Oh god, I've done it again. I need my own table for the party poppers. Okay, so if we can find the drafting studio, then great. We still can't handle the dynamite. Although I wonder if maybe you can trade up to something that can handle dynamite. Trade for ivory dice. Oh, and then that's untradeable. Okay, I see. Shovel for compass. So then the compass for coin purse. And then the coin purse for magnifying. So I'm guessing it's the same thing. Okay. Oh, compass for coupon book. And what does coupon book trade for? Battery pack. Battery pack can trade for a key. Coin purse for magnifying glass. There's going to be ivory dice then as well, isn't it? Okay. Okay. Interesting. Well, it was a short run, but it was also a long run. And we solved. Basically told the answer to one of the puzzles. Wait. Tanuska says wait. Why am I waiting? Didn't you want battery pack for somewhere? Oh, no, I don't think so. I was wondering if maybe there was something outside, but I don't. We can't get there anyway because we don't have access to the foundation. You mean that red door? So we can't craft anything because we don't have the red door. Yeah, we can't get there because we need access to the foundation, which we don't have. Okay, well, call it a day. Now, we have got the credits, but we are going to carry on playing this because there are more puzzles to be solved. Many more puzzles, it does seem. A quaint shopping centre. 3 shop rooms, one of them being an aquarium. Good. But we are going to leave it there for the night. A good stream. We made 1,000 followers. We got the credits. We got to room 46. We solved the office puzzle. We found the drawing room safe. Exciting. There's no Gartic game because you failed. You lose. You get nothing. So that's the end of the stream. There'll be no stream tomorrow because I'm socializing. I got out gifting a sub. I did do that. So the next stream for me will be on Thursday, 1 p.m. UK, where I'll be joined by a woman. That is not true. I'll be solo once again, for I am a lonely man. 1 p.m. UK, we're going to play some Fall Guys. Next Blueprint stream will be Saturday, 6 p.m. UK. So I hope to see you for that. Enjoy your day tomorrow. Stay safe. Stay cool. Where should we go? Oh, that would be a left field raid choice. I'm not gonna. David Hewlett off of Stargate Atlantis is streaming on Twitch, and I kind of want to raid him. I think he's doing like a podcast, so I'm not gonna. But there you go. That's a person who exists on Twitch. Where should we go instead? Should we go and see Twiggy? Yeah, go on. Let's go and see Twiggy and tell her that we got to room 46. Raid, it's Twiggy. She's doing Power Wash Sim currently. So that'll be fun. See you tomorrow for Fall Guys, Saturday for Blueprints. Goodbye.